What's up, metalheads, and welcome to the finals of the Full Metal Geek tournament here, part of Snowball 2 here on Full Metal Media. This is what we are here for. This is what it's all been about. We're doing this early in the morning. How early? I'm not wearing any pants. This is a shirt. That's it. That's how crazy this match is about to be because I couldn't even get properly dressed with how excited I was for this match. Of course, I'm not alone in my hosting duties. With me today is the man who handed over the reins to me, Robert, and Cody, and that is Sandy, the Sandman Robinson. Sandy, you started this league, handed the reins off to us. What does it feel like now here at the first inaugural championship match for this division?
Well, thanks for asking that, RJ. You know what? It means a lot. I started this with the dream of getting people a place where they could play their favorite with their favorite questions, their favorite matches, with geeky type of content, because there are a lot of people out there that know this stuff more than they know general movie trivia. So when I started it, I thought it was just going to be small. I thought a few people that I knew from other, leagues and our own leagues and stuff like that would just, kind of play and everything. But it's become serious business. And, I couldn't be more happy of how it's turned out, other than the fact that I'm not sitting here in the finals. What I got demolished by one of these players. So that's great. It really is. It's so nice to see you guys take off and turn this into something really, really big. And I cannot wait till the new season starts. So you guys are great. Thank you.
Absolutely, Sandy. And we thank you as well for giving us this opportunity and for being here this morning to help us with this. But ladies and gentlemen, we've had a rough road in this tournament, as you've seen. But in the end, it came down to exactly what everybody wanted. Number one versus number two. Robert versus Dominic. This is all what we thought it would come down to, at least what most people gambled on. And this is what it is. The head question writer versus the superstar of two leagues, actually. He does really well in regular trivia as well, but we'll get to that later. But before I introduce the players, I wanted to let you know who was playing first because our other host is an advocate for one of them, and I have to give him some time to talk about that. And that's Cody Newberry. Cody, you literally have 1 minute, and I'm shutting you up. Go.
That's fine. I don't need more time to talk. The whole thing is with Sandy is this is where people know more about this than general trivia. Nope, I don't. But I've slowly had to become a fan of these movies over time. Even though I like them, I have to retain more because I am the advocate for Robert. Listen, Dominic, you're a great guy. You talk a lot. Basically, you can just join the long list of people that have been either knocked out, lost to Robert Parker. Again, everybody predicted this probably to the end, except somebody, and he's in the hosting chair, and he predicted that Robert gets knocked out in round one, and we all knew that wasn't the case. And Robert, go do what you're best at. Finish it when you want to finish it, and you can carry another championship. So that's cool.
All right, just under the wire. Good stuff. And now, let us actually talk to the competitors today. First off, of course, one of my co-commissioners here at Full Metal Geek writes most of the questions, except for today, because obviously he's in the match. That is the number one contender, Robert Parker. Robert, how does it feel to finally be here at the end?
It's good. I kind of saw this coming. And yeah, RJ, you said most people predicted this. You didn't. But no, I am very glad to be here. I've missed 4 questions this entire tournament. And Jeremy, I am a little bit scared of what the heat he's bringing today, but I'm very, very glad to be here. And I am pretty confident that I'm going to be the first Full Metal Geek champion. That way I'll be both singles Full Metal Geek champion and fandom singles champion at the same time. And that'll feel pretty good. So I'm excited to just kind of, skip ahead 45 minutes and make that happen.
Kia, I'm sorry. No, excuse me. All right. And we move on to his opponent, a man who honestly needs no introduction. He does so much across all these leagues, so it's no surprise that he's here as well. And that is Dominic Rizzi. Dominic, you said it from the beginning that you wanted Robert. You have him now. How are you feeling?
Would scared shitless be an accurate statement? No, I'm looking forward to this match. I'm looking forward to facing Robert. I've wanted to face him for a very long time. I've had a little taste of that previously, but now it's just us, one-on-one, mano-a-mano, and I don't care how I do at this point, honestly. I'm just glad that I made it here. So let's get this started.
All right, so without any further ado, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to decide who will be the one geek to rule them all. That was not a hint that Robert might win just because he's the Hobbit, but we'll see how it goes. So round one for the championship match is going to work like this. It is the usual first round. Each of these competitors will have 10 questions from throughout the geek world. They will have 50 seconds to write down an answer after the question. Once time is up, they will reveal and verbalize their answer. Every correct answer is 1 point. If anyone gets a perfect round, there will be a bonus question at the end. So, Robert, are you ready?
Yes, I am.
Dominic, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Sandy, hit him with the first question.
You got it, buddy. All right, guys. This is for the championship. Good luck to you both. Your first question. Heroes and villains. Who plays a Star Wars villain in 1999 and an X-Men villain in 2000?
This is one of those questions that, like, I want to do commentary, but it's so hard to talk about this without possibly giving away an answer.
It really is.
Yeah. All right, giving them 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go to Robert first.
Ray Park.
That is correct.
And Dominic.
Ray Park.
Correct.
All right, off to a good start. All right, gentlemen, your next question is in the category of Marvel. Which character gives a speech at a public festival honoring Spider-Man in Spider-Man 3? You know, the only real problem I actually have with that movie is their choice of Venom. That's really it.
Yeah.
Other than that, I really don't mind it. 5, 4, 3, 2. Sandy, finish your thought real quick.
No.
Okay, 1. All right, let's go to Dominic.
Gwen Stacy.
That is correct.
And Robert.
And Stacy.
Correct again. Good job, both of you. Just exactly what I thought was going to happen. All right, guys. Your third question comes in Star Trek.
Boo.
In The Voyage Home, what is the name of the maneuver that the crew uses to make a ship travel back in time?
Sandy, one of these days I will sit down with you and watch these Star Trek films so I can do better at these questions.
This
Yes.
is the one with the laser swords, right?
My God.
Yeah, totally.
It's the same fucking thing every time. Damn you, Cody.
5,
Laser
4,
swords. I'll laser
3,
sword you.
2, and 1. All right, let's go to Robert before it gets violent.
I think they just call it the slingshot.
That is correct.
And Dominic.
I didn't get it. I just put what they did bounce around the sun. I didn't know the name of the maneuver.
You know what? If you would have actually said slingshot around the sun, we could have taken that. But since you did not have slingshot, we cannot accept it. We needed slingshot to be in there. All right. Your next question, gentlemen, number 4. The category of Who Said It? Which Wizarding World character says, "It is the quality of one's convictions that determine success, not the number of followers"?
So, first of our real deep cuts here.
That's a great. That is an excellent question.
Can I get a repeat there, actually?
Absolutely, no problem. That is Dominic's first repeat. Sorry, to remind. Remember, 3 repeats and 1 challenge throughout the entire match. So that will be Dominic's first repeat. And the question again. Which Wizarding World character says, "It is the quality of one's convictions that determine success, not the number of followers"?
That's a really good question.
Very, very epic line. I have a very close connection with this character. That shouldn't give anything away until I explain it. In 5, 4, 3,
Is he a Power
2,
Ranger?
and 1. No, we share initials. And Dominic, do you have an answer?
I didn't have it. No.
And Robert.
Professor R.J. Lupin, Remus Lupin.
That
It
is
is
correct.
Professor R.J. Lupin.
All right. All right, guys. Question number 5 comes in the category of directors and composers. Which DC film has a musical score composed by Shirley Walker?
Nice.
Actually, in testing questions for Jeremy, whether it be this league or others, I have been trying to pay more attention to credits after I watch a movie.
Yeah, me too.
Just for the hell of it. 5,
I'm just starting to pay attention to
4,
everything.
3, 2, and 1. Pens down. All right, let's go to Robert.
Batman Mask of the Phantasm.
That is correct.
And Dominic.
Yeah, I didn't have it.
Oh,
All right, we're about halfway through the first round.
we are.
We got Robert going perfect. Dominic's falling a little behind, but we still got plenty of game to play. So your next question, gentlemen, is in the category of Middle Earth, or as we like to call it, we'll all laugh if Robert misses. Which character is played by actor Dean O'Gorman in the Hobbit films? Dean O'Gorman. Sorry,
Gorman.
I don't know if I said that right. Okay, well, we already know Robert knows it if he's correcting me on how to pronounce it.
And just for the viewing, watching people up there, O'Gorman actually does have an apostrophe between the O and the G. So
It is not an initial. It is, in fact,
It is
Part-
the
part-
last
part of
name.
it.
If Robert
Five,
gets the Middle Earth question, he
4,
gets kicked out of
3,
everything. It's a
2,
rule
and 1. I feel like we should make that a rule. All right, let's go to Dominic
in his
first.
contract.
I put Philly.
Ooh, so close, but incorrect. Robert?
It is Philly.
Oh,
It is Philly. I will challenge
oh,
that.
do we have the wrong answer? Maybe
Philly,
it's not.
Philly is Aiden Turner.
They rhyme. We're gonna check. I
Yeah.
thought that myself, but I usually trust our question writer.
I will officially challenge.
So after Robert's challenge, we did see that there was a typo. The correct answer is in fact Feely, so both competitors will be awarded the point for that question.
all right, guys, good job on that one. Question number 7 comes in the category of DC movies. James Gordon is promoted to what rank in the police department at the end of Batman Begins?
I really need to watch that movie again.
So
I feel it's so good, and I feel bad when I miss questions from it just because it's been so long since I've watched that trilogy. I wouldn't mind binging that trilogy. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go to Robert.
I butchered the spelling, but it's Lieutenant.
That is correct.
Correct. And Dominic.
Lieutenant.
Oh, nice.
All right. Keeping pace. That's what's the name of the game, especially going up against Robert. Your next question is in the MCU. The MCU. In Avengers: Age of Ultron, the action sequence where the Avengers take possession of Vision's body takes place in what Asian city? We're looking for the city, not the country.
But I'll be impressed if you can get the country too.
I think if you know the city, it's pretty easy to get the country as well.
Yeah.
A concerned look on Robert's face. Shocking. 5,
well,
4,
means
3, 2, and 1. We're going to go to Dominic first.
Hong Kong.
That is incorrect. And Robert.
I was between Hong Kong and Seoul, Korea.
That is correct.
That's the correct answer.
Wow.
okay, prove me wrong. Cool.
Have some confidence, Skilly.
Every match I've ever watched, the face tells the story, not the
All right, guys. Your next question, is question number 9, and it comes in the category of Star Wars. And yes, Cody, this is the one with laser swords.
so it's the good one.
It's
the good
this one, yes.
Okay.
In Solo, a Star Wars story, Kira has a conversation with a hologram of what famous character, informing him of Dryden Voss's death?
Oh.
Still haven't seen this movie. I might just rent it.
Don't.
You know what? It's not that bad.
I want to see the Kessel Run. Let's be honest. I want to see it.
It still was a good time. It just
was.
didn't need to be
5,
Didn't need to be called
4,
Star Wars. That's the thing.
3, 2, and 1. Let's go to Robert.
Darth Maul.
That is
Back to
correct.
question 1.
And Dominic.
Darth Maul.
There you go. Nice.
All right, gentlemen, your last question, which if Robert hits, he will be awarded a bonus question, comes in movie release dates. So I doubt he'll miss it, but we'll see. What year saw films released in the following franchises? X-Men, Ghost Rider, and Harry Potter. I like two out of 3 of those movies. I bet you can guess which ones.
I bet we all could guess which ones.
Hot take here. I didn't hate the first Ghost Rider. I didn't hate it.
No, the first
I didn't
one was
hate it.
fine.
I didn't hate it.
What a
Yeah,
shocker.
Robert, are
3,
you gonna challenge this when I do?
2,
No.
and
I have the
1.
right answer.
Okay.
All right, and let's go to Dominic.
I put 2005, but I think that's wrong. I'm not sure.
It is wrong, yeah.
Okay, and Robert.
X-Men First Class, Ghost Rider Spirit of Vengeance, and Deathly Hallows Part 2 in 2011.
There
Challenge
it
that.
is.
Challenge.
That is correct.
I challenge that.
He officially challenged.
Okay. Okay,
Yeah.
What is your challenge, Dominic?
My challenge is that Ghost Rider Spirit of Vengeance came out in January of 2012 is when it got its wide release. I did not watch that movie in theaters in 2011.
I'm checking now.
So, after reviewing the challenge, we did learn that Ghost Rider Spirit of Vengeance only had a limited release in 2011 and was widely released a couple months later in 2012. By rules of Full Metal Geek, we, for movie release dates, count wide releases. So the question was deemed invalid. So we have replaced the movie release dates question. So we are back to the previous score. However, let us still keep in mind, if Robert gets this question right still, he will be awarded the perfect round. So, Sandy, hit him with the replacement question.
All right, guys. I hope nobody kills me. Question number 10 is in movie release dates. What year saw releases in the following franchise? Star Wars, Harry Potter, Star Trek, Marvel, and The Lord of the Rings.
God damn, you just wanted to throw him under the bus.
That's a lot. That is a lot of.
I will give you a couple extra seconds to think about that.
I'm going to take a repeat just to hear all those again.
Okay,
Robert, first repeat.
Yeah, I'm going to take my first repeat.
I do apologize, guys.
No, you're good, dude.
All right. What year saw films released in the following franchises? Star Wars, Harry Potter, Star Trek, Marvel, and the Lord of the Rings franchises.
Maybe your phone's ringing. Okay. And I'm going to have to start giving you 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Need to see those pins down. And Dominic, what do you have?
Quintessential Geek Year, 2002.
That is correct.
And Robert?
Men in Black 2, Attack of the Clones, Star Trek Nemesis, Chamber of Secrets, Two Towers, 2002.
You forgot
That is
Spider-Man.
correct.
And that is the perfect round
And Spider-Man.
for the Hobbits. So, before we move on to the next round, Robert, you will be awarded 1 extra question. You do not have to write down your answer. Just say it if you know it.
Sure.
So for Robert, in Mixed Bag, your bonus question.
Mm-hmm.
What comic book adaptation features supporting performances from Alan Arkin, Margot Martindale, and Terry O'Quinn? Gonna have to give you 5.
I don't think it's right, but I'm going to say The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
That is incorrect. We were looking for The Rocketeer.
Oh, yes. Okay.
All right. So not a complete perfect round for Robert, but still went 10 for 10. Sandy, Cody, can I get a confirmation on the actual full score, please?
What do you got, Cody?
I got Rob at 10, Dom at 6.
That's what I have as well.
All right. So we are going into the second round. Robert leading 10-6, and of course
Good
the
round
next
by
round.
both people.
Great rounds by both of them, and now we get it to where really things can start changing, and that, of course, is the wheel round. Each of these gentlemen will get a spin at the proverbial wheel, which has 10 categories, including heroes and villains pick, which, of course, is our version of opponent's choice and spinner's choice and opponent's choice. And this is the last time I'm going to explain that. If you don't know that by now, that's your fault. I'm going to stop explaining that to y'all after this match. So anyways, each competitor will get a spin at this wheel. Whatever category they land on, they will get 5 questions for this match, and it will continue on in this league for the rest of the time. 5 questions in the category they get, each worth 2 points. They can choose to go to multiple choice, but then they will only be 1 point. They are allowed to respin unless they land on villain's pick. And remember that there is stealing in this round, gentlemen. So as I pull up the wheel, Robert, you enjoy a 4-point lead. Would you like to go first or second?
Can I hear the categories first to decide?
I am sorry. I always forget to do that.
No, yeah, you're good, man.
No, it's okay. All right. So for round 2, your categories will be Marvel, Star Wars, Worlds of DC, Middle Earth, Star Trek, Wizarding World, Directors and Composers, the MCU, and of course, Hero and Villains pick.
All right, I will spin second.
Shocker. No, like actually, that's a shock. Like Robert usually just gets a commanding lead. I'm actually quite shocked right now. So I'm going to pull it up. Dominic, we are going to do your first spin. I'm sorry for the glare. I do my best. I don't do that screen sharing shit because I don't know how to. And Wizarding World.
Keeping it.
I
All
guess.
right, Dominic gets his strength on the first spin. Let's see if he can capitalize. Sandy, why don't you go ahead and take care of Dominic's questions?
You got it, buddy. All right, Dom. Your category of Wizarding World starts right now. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
All right. Your first question. As revealed in Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1, which character stole the Elder Wand from Wandmaker Gregorovich's shop as a teenager?
That would be Gellert Grindelwald. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. All right. Off and running in round number 2. Question number 2. When Professor Lupin first saw Harry Potter, he recognized that he was Harry by what physical feature?
His eyes, his mother's eyes, because he had the same color shade of his mother's eyes. It's his eyes. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 more points.
Starting to run away with this category, which is no surprise.
Your third question, Wizarding World. What is the lowest grossing Harry Potter film at the worldwide box office?
All right, this one I'm going to need multiple choice for.
All right. Your choices are A, The Sorcerer's Stone, B, The Prisoner of Azkaban, C, Goblet of Fire, or D, Order of the Phoenix.
Worldwide box office?
Worldwide.
I'm going to say Prisoner of Azkaban. Final answer.
For 2 more points.
That's 1 point.
Oh, for one.
For 1 point, sorry.
But still, very impressive.
Absolutely. Sorry about that, guys. All right. Your last question in this round comes.
Oh, shoot. He was
This
supposed to have
question.
5. Damn it.
4 is fine.
Okay, we'll go with 4.
That's
We'll
fine.
just make sure Robert gets 4.
Yeah.
All right.
it's fine.
Every category just has 4. So, okay. So, your last question in this round is question number 4. The events of Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them happens how many years before the main events of the first Harry Potter?
Oof, I got to think about that. Conflicting interest timelines between the books and the movies. Give me multiple choice, only because I don't want to seriously mess this up.
All right. And I won't be so exuberant if you get it right and say 2 points. It's just 1. The event. Okay, so your Multiple choice answers are A, 55 years, B, 65 years, C, 75 years, or D, 85 years.
I'm gonna go with C, 75 years.
That is unfortunately incorrect. Robert, do you have a chance to steal?
I think it's 65.
65 is correct.
On point. Wow. Dominant performance by Dominic right there. I mean, he only allowed 1 point steal on that last one. It came down to you got to do some math with the time constraint. He may have just jumped ahead, but you know what? He still took the lead for now. With what? Because I'm not keeping score. Because
Dominic scored
tied.
6 points, and so right now I have him with 11 points to Robert's 11 with that steal as well. So Cody is correct; it is tied right now at 11-11 apiece. It is Robert's turn, though.
It is Robert's turn. So let's see if Robert can capitalize on his spin. Let's see what he gets stuck with. So we are now doing Robert's spin.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what happens. It is the MCU. Would you like to keep that or spin again?
I better keep that.
No problem. All right. And I will be handling these questions from here. All right. Robert, your first question in the category of MCU. What does the acronym AIM stand for in Iron Man 3?
Advanced Idea Mechanics.
That is correct for 2 points. All right. Your second question. Which MCU film has the minor characters Ayer, Tyre, and Navid?
I will take multiple choice.
Problem right before I start the countdown. All right, your multiple choice options are A, Thor, B, Guardians of the Galaxy, C, Thor the Dark World, or D, Avengers Infinity War.
Thor the Dark World.
That is correct for 1 point. All right. All right, your third question. Which actress played Proxima Midnight in Avengers Infinity War?
Oh, you bastard. I'll get it on multiple choice.
All right, your multiple choice options are A, Carrie Coon.
That one.
B, Carrie Coon is correct for 1 point.
Yes.
I was not going to be able to pull that with him. I needed to hear it.
And your last question in MCU. The opening scene of Ant-Man, in which Hank Pym resigns from S.H.I.E.L.D., took place in what year?
1989.
2 points. Wow.
What a freak.
Dominating performance by Robert right there. I believe he picked up an extra 6 points in that one. All right. So we should have 17-11 if I'm not mistaken, gentlemen.
Correct.
That is correct.
All right. We are 17-11 going into the third round of the championship match. This is a 5-round match, so things are a little different. We are calling this match, or we are calling this round, as of right now, name pending, the deep cut round. These two gentlemen now will be presented with a list of 3 random movies throughout the entire Geek category. The person in the lead will get to pick first. Then, of course, the one below will pick second. Each competitor will get 5 questions from that movie, each worth 2 points. There is no stealing and there is no multiple choice. So, gentlemen, just so you can both hear the list firsthand. Sorry, give me 1 second. I'm a professional. I was already at the list. I'm just stalling for time. That's all this is. Not a thing. Not a thing. Not a thing. Okay. No, I'm officially lost. I'm sorry. I scrolled down too quick. All right. So, gentlemen, Your 3 movies that you will be allowed to choose from are Star Wars Episode 2, Attack of the Clones, 2004's The Punisher, and Watchmen.
Ooh.
So, Robert, since you do have a lead, you will get to pick your movie first. Which movie would you like to answer from?
I would like to answer from The Punisher.
All right,
I know
so
where Dom's
he
going.
takes The Punisher. So, Dominic, would you like to have questions from Watchmen or Star Wars Episode 2, Attack of the Clones?
Oh, Cody, you think you know me so well. I'm going with Attack of the Clones.
Oh, because he wants Deep Cut to be Watchmen.
All right. So since Dominic is behind, he will get his 5 questions first. I will go ahead and take care of Dominic this time. So let's go to. You did say Attack of the Clones, correct?
I did.
All right. All right. Remember, there is no multiple choice and there is no stealing. So, Dominic, your first question. What important item does Dooku deliver to Sidious at the end of the film?
It's the Death Star plans.
That is correct for 2 points. Your next question. Which character was voiced by actor Ronald Falk?
Ronald Falk. That Wat Tambor?
That is incorrect. We were looking for Dexter Jetster.
Damn. Okay.
Your next question. What is the last line of the film spoken by Yoda?
Oh my God. A shroud of the dark side has fallen. The Clone Wars have begun.
Unfortunately, I cannot accept that. It needed to be in the right order. He does pause. He says begun.
The Clone Wars
has.
Okay.
I cannot accept that answer, unfortunately. Your next question. Which character captures Anakin on Geonosis with the aid of the battle droids?
Oh, that's Jango Fett.
That's correct for 2 points. And your last question. What does C-3PO say when the battle droid when he is attached to the battle droid following the line with what did I say?
Oh, it's in Die Jedi Die.
That is incorrect. It is Die Jedi Dogs.
Oh.
So
All right.
All right. So Dominic only able to pick up 4 points in that round. Is still 15-17. Sandy, can you hit Robert with his questions from 2004's The Punisher?
I sure can. All right, Robert, your 3rd round starts with The Punisher in question number 1. What is the profession of the man who nurses Frank Castle back to health after the death of his family?
Is he a fisherman?
That is correct for 2 points. Number 2. Which actor plays Quentin Glass?
Will Patton.
That is also correct for 2 points. Question number 3. The aforementioned Quentin Glass tortures Dave for information by removing what from his body with pliers?
His piercings.
For 2 more points.
Dominating.
What is the first name of Rebecca Romaine's character?
Joan.
For 2 more points.
Fucking human.
Yeah, I think he wrote this. We might have to check.
I may have seen this movie recently.
He likes this movie.
And your final question in The Punisher. I like this movie as well.
Of course you do.
In one scene, Frank's apartment mates say all the things that they are thankful for. What is the only thing Frank will say thanks for?
The food.
That is correct for 2 more points.
Wow. Just steamrolling through that round.
Okay, I absolutely love that round. That round's sweet.
Right.
Well, if you like that, you may like the next one. But let me get a score count before we move on.
27-15 by my calculation.
That's
All
what
right.
I have as well.
We are getting dangerous to knockout territory, but this next round, that can all change. Ladies and gentlemen, it is the double Jeopardy round. These competitors will both have the next same 5 questions, each worth a point. However, if they miss, they will lose a point. Where are we going to get those questions from? Well, in round 3, you saw that they got to select from 3 movies. The movie that is left over will now be the questions for the double Jeopardy round. So that leaves us with 5 deep cut questions from Watchmen. So I will start this category for you.
Are we using whiteboards for this round?
Yep.
Yes, you are using your whiteboards back again.
Okay. That's what I thought.
So, all right, gentlemen. Sandy, you and I will alternate. I'll start.
Okay.
All right, so gentlemen, your first question in Watchmen. The original Minutemen superhero team formed during what year in the 1930s?
I am not ashamed to say that during testing I got crushed on this section. So
I didn't get to test these, so lucky me. 5, 4,
This
3,
movie not good. It's
2,
not good.
and 1. Let's go to Robert first.
38.
ooh,
That is incorrect.
Oh.
And Dominic,
36?
that is also incorrect. We're looking for 1939.
guys, we're just there.
Damn.
It's only 1 point, right? We lose 1 point.
Yes.
You lose
Yep.
1 point. So we are still at the same deficit right now, but Robert is still in a commanding lead. Sandy, next question.
Question number 2. In Watchmen, Dr. Manhattan exiles himself to Mars after it is alleged that he has done what to the people close to him?
This movie stink. It's not really bad.
Again, I don't mind it. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Too long.
I'm going to stop. I started way too early. And 1. All right, let's go to Dominic this time.
Giving them cancer.
That is correct.
And Robert.
Giving him cancer from his radiation.
Over explaining, but we are back to our original scores when we started. And your next question. What is the name of the villain played by Matt Frawer, who Rorschach is framed for murdering? Name of the villain. I need his villain name, by the way, not his real name. His villain name. Give you 5, 4. Don't need it. 3, 2, 1. Let's go to Robert.
Moloch.
That
That is correct. And Dominic.
Moloch.
That is correct as well. All right.
Nice job, guys. Okay, question number 4 in Watchmen. Which actress plays Sally Jupiter, aka Silk Spectre 1?
I like her. I like her a lot.
This is a big question in this match.
Yep.
For stat purposes, we will be finishing this round, but yes, this is a big question. 3, 2, 1. Go to Dominic.
Carla Gugino.
That's
That is
correct
correct.
for 1 point. And Robert.
Carla Gugino.
All right. We come down to this. It is the final question. Fortunately, since the scores are even, Dominic needs to hit and Robert needs to miss in order to go to the final round. If I'm not mistaken, right, gentlemen? That'll make it a 10-point game. So Dominic needs to hit and Robert needs to miss in order for this to go to the last round, or else Robert will win via KO and will become the first Full Metal Geek champion. Gentlemen, your final question. According to Edward Blake, a.k.a. the comedian, what happened to the American dream? Now, is Robert playing us off for fools, or is he actually stumbling right now on this question that matters?
I'm not guessing. He'll prove me
Me
wrong.
neither. Yep. I have a feeling Dominic's got a good guess on it too.
Dominic's got a pretty good
I
guess. He
know
went to the
how
board pretty
Dominic
quick.
feels about this.
Repeat the question.
Oh, Robert may have come back for it. Let's go ahead and give him that repeat he asked for. According to Edward Blake, aka the comedian, what happened to the American dream? And I feel like he just drew the comedian's symbol on his thing because he thinks he just won this. But we'll check. In 3, 2, 1. All right, so we're going to go to Dominic first.
It came true. In parentheses, you're looking at it.
That is correct.
That is the complete clue for 1 point. And Robert.
It came true.
And your winner by way of knockout and the first Full Metal Geek champion, Robert the Hobbit Parker. Holy bejesus, ladies and gentlemen. That was a match. We did not make it all the way to the last round, but you know what? That was still a crazy match. Sandy, final score?
I have Robert at 30 and Dominic at 18.
Correct.
So someone made it to 30, so I'm just glad about that. I was like, nobody makes it to 30 in this match. There's no justice in this world. But dominating performance by Robert. Perfect round in round 1, well, all except the bonus question, but it's still a perfect 10 for 10. Dominated his second round, dominated his third round, only missed one question here in the Double Jeopardy along with Dominic. I mean, are we all at all surprised? Like, I get it, everybody. Okay, I had Robert knocked out in the first round, but in all honesty, I just wanted to give one crazy guess. But are we any at all surprised? This man writes our questions for a living.
Yeah, I get paid for it.
Okay, he gets recognition. We pay you in love, sir.
That's true.
We pay you in love, and that's all you need, according to the Beatles. But let's get to the other people. Sandy, I mean, how do you feel about that match?
You know what? I just want to give props up to Dominic. Dominic came in here. He knew what Robert was capable of. He watches all the matches, and you know what? He played. He came to play. 18 points is nothing to sneeze at, especially in this realm. So congratulations to Dominic. You beat some really good. And I'm not propping myself up. You beat me. You did handily. So. But you beat some good people getting here. I think you just stumbled a little bit on your round 3 in Attack of the Clones, and that's where Robert was able to pick up his points. But we expect big things from you in the next season. But let's give it up for our new Full Metal Geek champion, Robert Parker. Absolutely dominating this entire tournament all the way through. Just a special player, and I couldn't be more proud of this person and the rest of the Full Metal Geek crew. What an amazing match, and what a way to cap off the snowball with this tournament and its champion. Congratulations to you both, but Robert, I don't want to play you.
All right. Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure as I go to the stats man himself to hear what he has to think about this match. But Cody, remind me if I'm not wrong. Robert won every match he played in this tournament, either by TKO or KO.
Yeah, he did. Again, this is. I don't like being on the call with him anymore because he freaks me out. I think it's just scary how he retains this stuff. But again, he's become one of my best friends, probably my best friend in this community. He studies harder than anybody at this. This is his passion. I've been on the call helping him study, and I've learned more than I ever want to know. I think the problem came in round 3 because Dom wanted to say, I want to save that for the deep cuts round, when he could have took Watchmen and pretty much almost ran the board, except the one at the beginning. And then we would have went to round 5. So that's an interesting strategy. I absolutely love 3 and 4, but to quote one of my client's former victims, are you surprised? Are you surprised? Because I'm not. This is what I figured was going to happen.
Are we talking about me?
Nope.
Did I say
Another
that?
person in another community,
Okay.
after he wins, he says, are you surprised? Well, at the end of the day, Robert, I've always said this. If you're going to beat Robert, you can't have a gap. you can't have a gap in any of the thing. You can't say I haven't seen this movie because he has seen it and he's probably taken notes on it, and he likes some terrible movies too. That are fans. He enjoys them. So yeah.
I mean, well, let's go ahead and start hearing from the competitors. Robert, my buddy, my pal, my partner, you dick. You did it. You won the tournament. We get a little bit of rest because now that you're the champ, you don't have to participate in as many matches now because you just have to wait for your next contender. But that may be sooner than you think. But either way, how are you feeling about this match?
I feel very good. I think I did the right thing, even though I decided to spin second, and if I would have spun first in round 2, I would have gotten Wizarding World instead. I would have been the exact same. I think if I had taken a little bit more time, I might have been able to get Proxima Midnight's Actress in round 2, but I feel good. I'm kicking myself for Rocketeer a little bit. But honestly, I think what it comes down to is I had the right strategy in round 3. I picked the right movie. 2004's Punisher is a movie I've seen a number of times, and I've seen more recently than either Watchmen or Attack the Clones. And it's a movie that I like a lot, and I ran the board in that round. I think Cody had it exactly right. Had Dom picked Watchmen, we probably would have gone to a round 5, excuse me. But that's how it goes. I'm sure Dom will come up, win a couple matches, and challenge me again soon. And I'll be happy to knock him out again when that happens. But up until that, I'm just kind of looking at the competition, and there are some people in this league that I think can definitely top me. Dom is one of them. Kevin Smets is another one of them. There are some scary people in this league, and I'm looking forward to facing all of them and retaining.
All right, well, let's hear from the unfortunate loser real quick, but in no sense a loser today. Dom, you crushed your way through this tournament as well. You came here, you finally got Robert. I mean, I just want to ask you, are you agreeing with everybody? Do you think if you would have taken Watchmen as your round 3 and saved Attack of the Clones for round 4, do you think you would have done better?
Here's the thing about that I think is a little bit flawed in everyone's thinking, just particularly for that strategy. How many questions did I get right in Watchmen versus how many questions did I get right in Attack of the Clones? Now imagine that in
4.
Exactly. Now imagine that in a flip-flop scenario. I only lose 1 point in round 4 because of Watchmen. If I had gone Attack of the Clones, that would have been 3. That would have been 2 points that I lost, as
You would
opposed
have
to
gained
1.
Twice as much.
But there's 2 points.
2-point questions in round 3.
Oh
You
yeah,
would have got,
never mind.
you would have got 8.
I don't math. This is why I don't math. But no, yeah, it was a great game. I'm really glad I finally got to play Robert. I tripped up a lot. There were a lot of questions there, but definitely now I can say now that I'm looking at this from the other side. Now that I've actually gone through a match with Robert and seen what it takes to take him down, strategy-wise, I understand. In terms of pure knowledge, I'm never going to top this kid. Never. Not in a million years. But, in terms of actual strategy and playing the game, now on the flip side of this, I know I might actually have a shot of beating him in the future. So, by no means am I looking at this as another bad experience, because I still know that I played a hell of a match. Missed a couple of those quotes questions in Attack of the Clones. Robert, honestly, like I said, I'm still thanking you for taking that Punisher match, though, because I knew that out of those 3 movies, there was one of them I would have gotten 0 points in. So, at the very least, I was able to get some points because I picked Attack of the Clones, because I watched that movie a shit ton. Haven't seen it in a few years, though, so I got a couple of my quotes and voiceovers mixed up. What's it called? But, yeah, it was a really good game. Can't wait to be back again next year.
Well, that might happen sooner than you think, because Cody and Robert don't even know about this, but I actually have an idea who Robert's first challenge, how that will be determined. So I'm going to let you all know now.
Okay.
Next year, there will be a triple threat match for the #1 contender who will challenge Robert, who will be Robert's first official challenger as Full Metal Geek champion. 2 of those competitors will be, of course, the second place loser, Dominic Rizzi, and one of the most dominant players we saw out of this league, and that is Kevin Smets. The last spot will be determined by 4 other competitors who we enjoyed watching perform today. They will play in sort of a mini tournament for that spot. It will be Eli McCaig, Caleb Coho, myself, and Sandy Robinson will play in a mini tournament. Yes, Sandy, make that face. You're doing this. I already said it. I'm the commissioner. You're not. You're going to play. We will play in a mini tournament for that last spot in that triple threat. And the winner of that triple threat will be Robert's first challenger. So, Dominic, your next chance at him may come sooner than you think.
All right. Can't wait.
I retire.
You're not allowed to stay there for very long, Sandy.
Nope, unfortunately, you have to play that last match before you can retire. You have to go through it. I'm not letting you out of it. Y'all don't let me stop playing. I'm gonna make y'all play. Everyone wants to make me play. So you know what? We're doing this. Sandy, I'll make it easy for you. I'll play you. That's how we'll do it. We will play each other.
You've already beat me once. That's not like seriously. That's not like
100 years ago. Like 100 years ago, I beat you, and then you beat me.
Years ago,
You have also beaten me.
Ago.
The last time we played, you beat me.
Deplorable. We will have deplorable. We will have nothing at all.
Sir, I am one of the commissioners here as well. If I don't want decorum, we don't need it.
It's
But
decorum,
just
by the way.
Decorum, yes.
Decorum, not deplorable. What am I drunk? I'm drunk.
So, anybody who's watching this and you know, so just so you know, Eli McCaig, Caleb Coho, Kevin Smets, Dominic, myself, Sandy, going for #1 contendership, challenge Robert for the first time. But also, when the new season starts, we're also going to be introducing a lot of new players. If you are not in the tournament and you are very interested in joining this league, we will be making a post after the new year to let us know you're interested. We will try to get you into the league. So if you were not in the tournament, but you're very interested in playing, if you weren't in the tournament or you weren't in the qualifiers, excuse me, I burped. If you weren't in the tournament or in the qualifiers, let us know if you're interested in playing in this league. Robert will be posting a comment we'll be posting after the new year asking for that. So that's what we have planned for next year so far. Still gives Robert plenty of break to write questions and keep studying to hold that belt. Sandy's going to be upset with me after this video, I'm sure. But let's go ahead and say goodbye to everybody. First, our unfortunate loser today, Dominic Rizzi. Where can the good people find you?
You can find me on Twitter at Movie Nerd Review, Facebook Dominic Rizzi, Instagram at Dominic Rizzi, and on Letterboxd at Dom81797. And of course on YouTube, Movie Nerd Reviews. Please subscribe. A new video is coming out soon, depending on how quick it takes my lazy ass to edit it.
All right, and our new champion, Robert. Where can the good people find you other than dominating and trying to find the right cummerbund to match all the leagues that you run?
You can find me personally on Twitter and Letterboxd at RBRTPRKR98. That's my first and last name, no vowels plus a year. You can find me at Take 3 Productions doing admin and hosting duties. You can find me here at Full Metal Media, specifically Full Metal Geek, doing admin, hosting, and question writing duties. And of course, you can find me on the 2 podcasts I do, which are PWCA, also called Podcast Without a Cool Acronym, with Chance Ellison, and of course, Fireside Chit Chat with Zach Ford.
All right, and Cody Newberry, where can the good people find you?
You can find me over at Take 3 Productions, where I help on 3 shows. Watch Along returning with me and Robert after a little into January, probably at the end. You can find me on Thursdays on Late Night with Take 3, also known as Brooklyn's Wrong, for 2 hours. You can find me on Sundays as Rankum, as the grumpy old man in the corner that thinks everybody's wrong and I'm right. You can find me over here at Full Metal Geek. I don't do anything, but I'm here. I'm more of the stats guy. You can find me on Mondays. Saturdays, me and Brooklyn Vale are running Nerdgasm over in Multiplex. We just reported Robert versus Caleb, and that match is insane. I can't wait to drop that one. And we have a tournament going on. That's it, I think.
All right.
Robert Parker.
And Sandy, other than upset with me, where can the good people find you?
You guys can find me here in Full Metal Trivia, doing a multitude of things for Full Metal Singles, Full Metal Teams, Full Metal Random, Full Metal Geek, whatever you guys need me for. I usually am there. And you guys can see me at Take 3, starting back up in February. Matt Kearns and I will be bringing back Rhyme and Reason because it was awesome and we loved it. I'm also on Late Night with Take 3 with Brooklyn and Cody, and it's where I sit and get scared constantly as the hours roll down to when I have to freaking debate. Yeah, you know what? That's where you can find me, and on Twitter and on Facebook at srobinson1799. This has been great. I'm so proud of you guys. Thanks so much for having me for today.
And of course, all the good people here know that you can find me here on Full Metal Geek, hosting and admitting it. You can find me across the various trivias, maybe doing trivia. I don't know. Sometimes I just host. I'm not really that good, so I don't get seen a lot, but you might see me every now and again. And of course, I don't have any social media other than Facebook. You can find me at Rene Villarreal Jr. Do not type in RJ. You will find 88,976 people who are not myself. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in to this match. Make sure to continue to watch the Snowball, and we will see you next year.